In the exhilarating yet unforgiving arena of the NFL, where every play can shift the momentum of an entire season, the San Francisco 49ers are grappling with a familiar foe, injuries that threaten to derail their playoff dreams. But what if I told you that this isn't just about who's hurt? It's about bold decisions that could redefine their championship aspirations. Stick around as we unpack the latest developments. And trust me, this is the stuff of heated debates among fans and analysts alike. Nick Wagoner, an esteemed NFL journalist at ESPN, brings his wealth of experience to this report. With over a decade covering the league, including stints with the St. Louis Rams before joining ESPN in 2013, Nick has been at the forefront of major stories like the 49ers Super Bowl triumphs in 2019 and 2023, Colin Kaepernick's impactful protest, the groundbreaking draft of Michael Sam as the NFL's first openly gay player, and the Rams' relocation ordeal. From the bustling hub of Santa Clara, California, comes news that's sure to stir excitement and speculation among 49ers faithful. Tight end George Kittle is poised to make his triumphant return against the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday evening, shaking off a hamstring setback, much like a seasoned warrior reclaiming the battlefield. However, quarterback Brock Purdy's comeback from a nagging toe issue is hitting a snag, delaying his reinstatement by at least another week. For newcomers to NFL jargon, a toe ailment here refers to a potentially painful injury that can disrupt a player's balance and throwing mechanics, often requiring careful rehabilitation to avoid long-term damage. 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan confirmed Purdy's absence on Friday, alongside a trio of other key players sidelined. Wide receiver Ricky Pearsall, with a knee problem, linebacker Fred Warner, dealing with an ankle injury, and defensive lineman Yetur Gross-Matos, battling a hamstring strain. These absences paint a picture of a team in repair mode, much like a car with multiple parts needing tune-ups before hitting the highway of competition. This setback follows Purdy's cautious return to practice earlier in the week, marking his first on-field sessions since worsening the injury during a Week 4 defeat to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Though he participated in all 3 practices, his progress wasn't sufficient to reclaim the starting role, paving the way for Mac Jones to notch his 5th start of the season, with Adrian Martinez stepping in as the reliable backup. To put this in perspective, think of it as a relay race where the baton hasn't fully been passed back yet. Patience is key to avoid further setbacks. Purdy managed to get on the field and throw more balls, Shanahan remarked. I felt it was a clear improvement from last week, definitely moving in the right direction. In Purdy's absence, Jones has held his own admirably, racking up an impressive average of 313 passing yards per game across his 4 starts, coupled with 6 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, earning a quarterback rating, QBR, of 53.0. For those new to football stats, QBR is a comprehensive metric that evaluates a quarterback's overall performance, factoring in completions, yardage, touchdowns, and turnovers, essentially a report card that helps fans gauge efficiency beyond basic numbers. Yet, while Purdy rebuilds his strength, Jones himself has navigated health hurdles. He was considered questionable last week due to knee and oblique discomfort, those muscular strains that can sideline athletes by limiting movement and causing sharp pains. But full participation in Thursday and Friday practices has him primed and ready for the Falcons matchup. Shanahan emphasized that once Purdy is fully cleared, he'll slide right back into the starting position, though the team has entertained the idea of keeping him on standby as an emergency option before he's at 100% health. If Brock is fit to play, I envision him leading the charge, Shanahan stated. We'll always prioritize what's best for him and the squad, tailored to the circumstances each week. And this is the part most people miss, the delicate balance between pushing a star player and risking a relapse that could cost the season. But here's where it gets controversial. Should teams like the 49ers gamble on an incomplete recovery for a Super Bowl caliber quarterback like Purdy? Or is sticking with a capable fill-in like Jones the smarter, more patient strategy? Shifting gears to the offensive side, Kittle's recovery has been nothing short of remarkable. After being sidelined for 5 games on injured reserve with a hamstring tear, where the muscle fibers are damaged but the bone remains unaffected, he's now listed as a full participant in Friday's practice and carries no injury designation for the game. Shanahan noted that Kittle, who expressed his eagerness to suit up against the Falcons on Thursday, will be active and unrestricted, much like unleashing a dynamic weapon back onto the field. George has recovered exceptionally well, Shanahan praised. He returned at full speed and had a solid practice week, so will distribute his playing time evenly across the game, but there are no limits on his involvement. Adding to the reinforcements, the 49ers intend to bring back defensive tackle Kevin Givens from injured reserve, with Shanahan indicating he's highly likely to face the Falcons. To accommodate Kittle and Givens' returns, the team must reshuffle their roster, a common NFL maneuver akin to rearranging seats on a crowded bus to fit everyone comfortably. San Francisco addressed part of this on Friday by placing wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling on injured reserve due to a calf strain, a move expected to be mirrored with Warner, who underwent surgery Tuesday for a dislocated and fractured ankle. These adjustments should be finalized by Saturday afternoon, highlighting the logistical gymnastics teams perform to optimize their lineup. On the defensive front, uncertainty looms at cornerback, where Renardo is dealing with a neck issue, and rookie Upton Stout faces an ankle problem, both listed as questionable. As 2 of the team's top 3 corner options, their potential absence alongside starter Diamador Lenoir means the Niners will likely turn to Darrell Luter Jr. as Green's substitute and Chase Lucas for Stout, patching together a secondary like a makeshift quilt to cover vulnerabilities. In wrapping up, the 49ers' approach to injuries underscores the NFL's blend of strategy, science, and gut instinct. But is prioritizing player health over immediate wins the right call in a league where every game feels like a do-or-die scenario? Or does this conservative stance risk losing momentum to rivals? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with Shanahan's cautious playbook, or do you think the 49ers should roll the dice sooner? Drop your opinions in the comments and let's spark a conversation.